Sorry for Brady. I mean, it's been name and stuff. It was fun though. Anyway, gonna go on now with another great act. Here comes a little bit of the touch of the tropics with Nikki Hoy. Beach and act, huh? Yes. Thank you.
Kevin.
Also, I want to remind you that Brady is teaching our mime class.
Me.
Next, anyway, on our wild night of fun, we got our very own David Fairchild, the one-wheel wonder.
Purple Peggy?
Yeah! Yeah!
You'll be right after Jeff.
Short but to the point.
Not last though, right?
No. Well, we don't have much control.
Okay.
You'll be before the TV.
Next up on our list of fantastic people, our own Francis West. He's going to perform a grand illusion. Otherwise, he knows how to handle his balls.
So, Purple Peggy will be before the TV.
Okay, great. Right after Justin.
You'll have to bear with us. Francis West is not here at this time, which means we don't know which bar he's in. I'll have to set up for him. Just bear with us. Mind you, nobody likes him touching his stuff, so when I finish setting up, please leave it alone. I'm not even allowed to touch him. When Francis West gets here, tell him to put in my resignation.
Brenda! I told you no visitors! Your grandpa's here! Hi, Brenda. You been having a good variety show?
Oh, Grandpa! It's been terrible.
Well, here, why don't I just give you one of Patty's hugs and you all back?
Backlight.
MC number 5 this evening. And of course, being the only female MC, I only get 3 people to introduce. And of course, being the only female MC, one of those 3 people is ill. Hildermann is going to do some poetry, but she's ill, so she won't be with us. But let's hear from her anyway! When you're a woman, you gotta milk it for all you can. Okay. This next one, yeah, if you like Mitch Bradely, if you like Mitch Bradely, well, you're gonna love this one. Here we have Mitch Bradely lip-syncing Happy Boy, a song about the lighter side of things. Let's hear it for Mitch Bradely. Oh, nice.
Can I punctuate my P's?
Yes, punctuate your P's.
No, the introduction fee is $48. Will that be cash, check, charge, grab and go?
Come on, Mitch.
I'll give you a bounce check.
Hey, that's all right.
I was walking down the street on a Sunday, feeling in the holes of the highway. Oh, happy boy. Oh, happy boy. Happy boy. Oh, getting when things are going your way. Hey, hey. I look like I got in my car. But it's got some box and put him in the drawer. Oh, happy boy. Happy boy. Oh, happy boy. Happy boy. Getting when things are going your way. Hey, hey.
The last person that I have the pleasure to introduce feels so akin to this man. He is also an actor, Frisco Dave, and his mineral spirit. Let's hear it for Frisco!
It's my performing way. Backwards. Okay. I want to do this like all night. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. This happened when I was a little tinier boy than I am now. And I had a dog named Tip. I used to call him Tip because he sounded like a rip. Rip like a shirt because I had this pair of underwear my mother bought for me. And he kept ripping, but my mother kept sewing it up. And so I had a ripped short, so I called my dog Tip because it sounded like Rip. Not Tip, but Rip. Rip was his name because his name was Tip, not Rip. Tip. Anyway, so I was bringing my dog Tip over to my friend George. And George was a strange guy. We used to call him Molly because he had this big mole on the side of his head. It looked like a third eye. And sometimes Molly would look at you like this, real strange. And you'd think that 3 eyes were looking at you. 2 would blink and 1 would not. 1 would just keep staring at you. And it was just awful. We had a dog named Lip. Lip and Tip. Lip and Tip used to get along real well. And Lip was named Lip because he used to drool. Since he was a puppy, he would drool right on the carpet. And George, Molly's mother, Molly, that's Lip's dog. Lip, not Tip, which is Rip. Tip, and Lip. Okay, so we would scrub the floor with 409. His mother would stand over us and would scrub Lip's, not Tip, but Lip would scrub Lip, or Lippy, or Lip, or Tip, or Rip. We'd scrub the carpet with 409, and his mother would stand over us and she'd scream and yell. She'd say, "Get that dog to quit drooling." But I wavered. Tip, my dog Tip, not Lip, but Tip, used to come up to you and lick your socks. It was very strange. If you wore white socks like these, he'd come up right at He'd lick your ankles. And George, Molly with the mole on the side of his head, he came up. He had a little brother. We used to call him the pest. He used to wear red socks. And Tip, not Lip, but Tip, would never lick red socks. So one day I was wearing red socks, and Tip would not come near me. I was in my, this is my artistic phase. I was thinking I was Pablo Picasso, and I wore red socks because Pablo Picasso, as everyone knew, in his blue period wore red socks. So Tip, not Lip, would just avoid me. But Lip, the dog that would stay away from me, would drool on the carpet. Lip, not Tip.